Now on CoastTV News.
Construction bids are in for the new Dewey Beach Town Hall, EMS, and police station.
Voted down, a bill that would have funded school resource officers across the state falls short.
And we're watching out for rain in our forecast future. I'll be pinpointing the timing of that and these very gusty winds.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Upgrades are coming to Dewey Beach. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with a slew of huge projects.
Let's take a look to your screen now for Dewey Beach's current town hall. The town says it's 27 years old and quite frankly outdated. CoastTV News reporter Brandon Ferguson joins us live there in Dewey Beach. Brandon, you spoke with the town manager about the new building and everything that would go in it.
Maddie, the town hall only holds the police station and various town meetings, but with this new building, it will be 3 stories with 3 different departments on each of those stories: Sussex County EMS, Dewey's police force, and those town meetings. Now follow me on the side of the current town hall right now, and as we get to the back of the property, this right here off of Coastal Highway is where the new town hall would go. And in place of the old town hall, that will be the EMS's parking garage. A big upgrade is coming to Dewey Beach. On your screen now is the drawing of the completed 3-story building that will replace the old town hall. It will also house police and, for the first time in Dewey, emergency services. Town manager Bill Zolper says this will make things safer in Dewey.
Sussex County paramedics in this project stationed here in Dewey Beach instead of all the way out on Plantation Road at Midway. Response time would be cut down dramatically during the summer.
Plans for the construction started way back in January 2022, and now 3 years later, 7 bids have been submitted to build it. No construction date has been set yet, but out of the 7 bids on the shortest end of construction time, it's GGI Builders saying it would take them 450 days. And on the other end of the spectrum, it would take Wayland Construction 700 days to complete the future building. Dewey says between the state and county, they're getting $5 million in grants, and the town has over $2 million in reserves, which would go to this project. Erin Greeter visits Dewey all the time and says the EMS being in town stands out to her.
I think it's important to have them locally everywhere. Like, just because emergencies are emergencies, they shouldn't take forever.
This Friday, Town Council will look over all of the bids and could even finalize a decision. Though it's not guaranteed, what is clear is that Dewey is getting a big upgrade for their little town. Zolper tells me that people that live within town limits will not have to pay any extra taxes. That's because of those state and county grants. In Dewey Beach, Coast TV News.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Now, the plans for a new town hall and police station, they've been in the works for 3 years. Let's give you some more background here. 2022 is when it all started. For the police station specifically, this is important. The town manager says the current station would not meet an upcoming state code. As right now, there's only 1 holding cell and no sprinkler system. Dewey originally planned to break ground in fall 2024, but right now not clear when construction would probably start.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, is $7 million too much for a town hall on the coast?
Let's take a look at the results so far. 49% say too expensive, 3% say fair price, 10% say good investment, and 38% say depends on specifics.
If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. It's the first time we've run the poll today. Go to coasttvnews.com or use our Coast TV mobile app. The House Education Committee voted down a bill introduced by Milford Representative Brian Shoup that would have helped to pay for school resource officers. Live in Milford is Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken. Emma, the funding would only have applied to schools that opted in.
Charlie, I'm outside of Milford High School, and for schools like this that currently have resource officers, that bill would have funded 70% of their salary. For schools that don't have officers, they would have had to opt in to receive that money, and that would have cost an annual $25 million if all schools in the state opted in. One person who voted to deny the bill, that was Rehoboth Beach Representative Claire Snyder Hall. She says highly trained police officers should be doing police work and that there is no evidence that SROs stop mass shootings. Some parents in Milford think any cost is worth keeping kids safe.
Well, there'd be somebody there to respond immediately instead of having to wait. And we have too many of those school shootings in the United States.
Shoup says a lot of people are asking him to reintroduce the bill and that he plans to do that. Live in Milford, Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Emma. And sticking with education, new tonight, a bill has been introduced in the Maryland House of Delegates. The goal is lessening distractions in the classroom. The No Distracted Act would prohibit students from using cell phones during certain school hours.
Let's go ahead and take a live look outside into the Cambridge area. Just another beautiful day here along the coast as we hear from our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams. And Paul, this is the day you had been talking about. It got warmer.
Oh my goodness, everybody's inviting me out to lunch today. You know, and I want you to know, I'm here for it, okay? I will work you into my schedule. That's what I do. All right, take a look at our Bay Health camera in Milford. We're looking right now at about 50 degrees for you, and we're going to drop down to the 40s. We're going to stay really on a mild situation, but it's a little bit breezy at this point. Now, speaking of the breezes, the winds are going to be a concern for us for the next couple of days. Even though the temperatures have elevated, might feel a little bit cool, particularly in the early morning and late night hours because of the winds, and they're coming out of the northwest. We're looking at about a 13-mile-per-hour wind gust in Indian River Inlet, 22 for us in Georgetown, and a 17-mile-per-hour wind gust in Ocean Pines. But here's the real reason. Gale wind warning in effect for us for Cambridge, and we also have that concern for us off of the coast for us in Sussex, and it's so breezy that we have a low water advisory that's in effect just right off the coast for Ocean City. And all this brown you see, that's actually indicating inland concerns for very gusty winds. So we take a look at all those winds, but we're still going to be mild. We'll talk more about that and a chance of rain coming up in a moment. Till then, back to you, Maddie.
Thank you. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. faced tough questions in his confirmation hearing today as Trump's Health and Human Services Secretary pick. In his opening statements, RFK Jr. called the health of Americans, quote, grievous. Kennedy also telling committee members that he is not anti-vaccine or anti-industry.
In my advocacy, I've often disturbed the status quo by asking uncomfortable questions. Well, I'm not going to apologize for that. We have massive health problems in this country that we must face honestly.
RFK Jr. is seen as one of Trump's more controversial nominees. However, no Republicans have said publicly that they plan to vote against him.
The White House today rescinded a sweeping freeze on most federal loans and grants, according to a memo obtained by NBC News that was confirmed by an administration official. A federal judge had already stepped in to temporarily block the implementation of the order. But this next part is important. Today, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the OMB memo was rescinded, but insisted the president's executive order reviewing the use of federal funds remains in full force. Still to come, a historic business catches fire. What's next for this local hardware store in Berlin?
And we are expecting more mild weather conditions for the next few days. A little rain will be in the mix as well. Details coming right up.
A fiery plane crash at one U.S. Air Force base. Oh my goodness, that story. Up next.
Roar with confidence on your wedding day with Tiffersons. No matter your style, we have the experience to ensure you get your desired look. Carefully crafting gorgeous hairstyles and elegant makeup for you and your bridal party. Pamper yourself ahead of time. Tiffersons is a full-service salon in West Ocean City, offering color, haircuts, extensions, nails, massage, facials, spray tans, and waxing. Head to Tiffersons.com for a free bridal guide to help you start planning for your flawless wedding day.
Limited space holding you back? Dive into your dreams with Miller Pools and Outdoor Living.
Our concrete pools are long-lasting and fully customizable to fit anywhere in your outdoor living space. Whether you're dreaming of an elegant design or something simple, we'll guide you through the process every step of the way. We prioritize your schedule and offer special financing options. We also specialize in pool decks, built-in pool bars, cabanas, outdoor kitchens, renovations, and upgrades.
Call Miller Pools and Outdoor Living for summer 2025 pool cleaning and service.
Your smile is your first impression, so make it an unforgettable one. At Miles of Smiles Cosmetic of Salisbury, we specialize in creating beautiful smiles. Whether you're looking for a routine exam, cosmetic upgrade, or advanced dental care, we deliver the future of dentistry with a personal touch. We are transforming how oral care is delivered through advanced technology and personalized treatments. Call today and schedule your new smile consultation. Miles of Smiles Cosmetic of Salisbury. Beautiful smiles for a healthy lifestyle.
It starts small, just a drip. But when tragedy strikes, it doesn't wait for you to be ready. Whether it's a natural disaster or an everyday life mishap. In disaster's wake, there's only one call to make: Royal Plus Disaster Cleanup. Visit us at royalplus.com to learn more.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
A U.S. Air Force pilot is safe after he crash landed at Eielson Air Force Base in Alaska.
NBC's Morgan Chesky shows us how this scary situation unfolded in the sky.
This morning, a terrifying crash caught on camera. Video showing an F-35 jet falling from the sky, crashing onto the tarmac at Eielson Air Force Base near Fairbanks, Alaska, and exploding into a fireball.
There's a plane crash on Eielson. They have asked for mutual aid.
Miraculously, the pilot somehow survived, safely ejecting from the aircraft before floating to the ground in a parachute. Officials say the F-35, assigned to the 354th Fighter Wing, was flying in a local training exercise Tuesday when something went wrong.
It went up in flames, and I didn't want to drive any further.
Crews taking the pilot to a nearby medical facility for evaluation.
The pilot was executing standard procedures and executing their respective mission, and essentially experienced an in-flight malfunction.
This crash comes after a string of incidents involving military aircraft in recent years. In November 2023, an F-35 fighter jet went missing, then crash landed in rural South Carolina, the pilot surviving.
I'm sorry, what happened?
We got a pilot in the house, and I guess he landed in my backyard.
Back in Alaska, Air Force officials still looking into the cause of that fiery crash.
We're thankful that the pilot and those responding to the incident are safe, and will continue to conduct an investigation into the causes of this incident.
An interesting fact of the F-35, the jet can fly for more than 12 hours at a time, plus it can reach almost anywhere in the northern hemisphere in one mission.
Now that Air Force base you just saw was selected in 2016 to host 54 F-35s, spawning an expansion that had a price tag of more than $500 million.
I want to remind you about our Delmarva Job Fair, and that we're ready to meet with employees ready to hire, so be sure you bring out your resume. And by the way, here's a look at your forecast. We're expecting to become very breezy over the next 24 to 48 hour period. Your full forecast coming right up.
One day only. Johnny Janosic delivers unbeatable deals. We've marked down thousands of items for our huge one-day sale. Wednesday only, starting at 10 a.m., get an extra 20% off our everyday low prices. Plus, save up to 70% on clearance items. Shop living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, recliners, outdoor furniture, mattresses, and more. Doors open Wednesday at 10 a.m., but it's one day only and only at Johnny Janosic.
At Delaware Electric Cooperative, keeping the lights on is a team effort, and our team broke a reliability record in 2024. Members experienced a nearly 20% drop in outages, and our crews have never restored power faster. Our success is a result of dedicated engineers, careful planning, tree trimming, and the use of advanced technology that can self-heal power lines and equipment. And not only has Co-op power never been more reliable, it's also the most affordable in the state of Delaware.
Possible gas explosion, 50 to 60 victims.
Stay on the train until the ground settles.
Foundation's gonna give way. Evacuate immediately.
People are still on that train, including my wife.
We've got two of our own down there.
She's crashing, starting compression.
Trudy, can you hear me?
We're running out of air.
Lieutenant Kidd, do you copy? Lieutenant Kidd, do you copy?
Ready to upgrade your drive? Visit buyatoyota.com or scan this QR code and start your journey today.
Ready for anything with comfort that lasts the whole trip. Your new RAV4 is waiting with deals just a click away. Right now, buy a new Toyota RAV4 with low 4.99% APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
Be careful when getting quotes for a new roof. There may be important things left out. Always ask, are they properly licensed and insured? Are they installing the proper amount of ice and water shield? Are they removing and replacing your siding to install new flashing? Are they checking the attic and soffit for ventilation? Are they protecting your home during installation? When you choose Spicer Brothers, you can have peace of mind that your new roof and all the details will be professionally installed for a lifetime.
To learn more, visit DelmarvaExperts.com.
Listen to 93.5 The Beach, Delmarva's rock station.
So let me ask you a question. Didn't it feel nice to walk outside in the afternoon and not put on 3 or 4 coats, right? It's nice to reminded, oh yeah, this is the coast. This is the beach. This is why we moved here. We're going to have a couple more of those days, although we are going to have a couple of showers, actually, that's going to kick off for us as we go into the weekend. Our Bay Health camera, Milford, we're talking about 48 degrees right about now. We're going to drop to 44 as early as 8 o'clock this evening. Winds will be a main focus for the next, let's say, 24-hour period till we get to the rain on Friday. We're looking at the winds right now, gusting out of the west-northwest, 26-mile-per-hour wind gusts we picked up in Redden, and about a 17-mile-per-hour wind gust in Ocean Pines. We have active gale wind warnings. Now, when we say a wind warning, a gale wind warning, we're talking about 40 to 45-mile-per-hour winds. And you see here places like Easton, Trapp, and Preston where you see the brown coloring. Those are inland weather advisories. So one's on the water, one's inland. We're talking about the water stuff again right now, from Lewis to Ocean View. And then it's so breezy, we're concerned about low water, actually, for us, or low water levels near Ocean City, Golf Club Shores, and Ocean Pines, and in those areas. Overall, we have the trough that's getting ready to whisk on through, and it's going to create that opportunity for winds to really continue to stay a little bit on the active side. Now, as you take a look at our evening planner, you'll notice that we are expecting for it to continue to stay very mild for us throughout the rest of this evening. And we anticipate that it's going to become a concern for us with the winds in the near future. So let's talk about what our storyline is going to be. So first and foremost, for Thursday, we're going to say breezy conditions, windy and a bit on the mild side. Friday, we're going to have the rain and a chance for steady showers. So that's what we're watching out for. So let's talk about our expectations for Thursday. We're going to start off in the 30s, but we'll end up in the 40s and just regular weather for this time of the year. This is more seasonable as far as temps are concerned. Then as we go into Friday, we're going to get a little bit warmer, but we're also going to get much wetter. Widespread scattered showers kick in as early as 7 o'clock in the morning for just about all of Sussex County. Sticks around 4:30, but temperatures climb to about 57 degrees in some locations. So we get warmer, we get wetter, but we do get warmer, so that helps out. Our precipitation chances, it's been escalated to 96%. That's about as close as sure bet meteorology you're going to get. 96% chance rain for Friday, so we're feeling pretty safe about that, right? So for Friday morning, from Ocean Pines down to Snow Hill, we start off at 8:30 in the morning along Highway 113. We continue at 5 o'clock, and then it'll begin to clear out by 9 o'clock, okay? Now, the amount of rain, we're looking at possibly getting to 1.5 inches actually in Bethany Beach, possibly 1.5, close to that. Millsboro, according to one of our model runs, but I want to wait and see if that really comes into fruition. But we do have a wide berth or girth of scattered showers that's likely to slide on through. And with that opportunity for those winds, we could see things get cooler for us by the time we get to Sunday. So we're going to go back to being cold after the weekend. So in summary, tonight, 28, clear and a bit chilly. Tomorrow, staying mild, 47, more cloud cover. But Friday, we turn on the faucet, and it stays on all day long. 56 degrees for the high. Here's a look at the extended forecast. We're going to call for a yellow alert day for Friday because the models are going back and forth between 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches of rain. So we're looking for steady rain all day long. Not necessarily severe weather, but yeah, a whole lot of rain, you betcha.
A business that has served Worcester County for more than 100 years is in ruins today. A fire broke out overnight at the Adkins Company in Berlin, and by the time fire crews could respond, most of the main building was destroyed. Damage estimated to be roughly $800,000. The owner of the business says many people in the community stopped by to show their support.
Yeah, we had builders come 4 to 5 times a day, picking up moldings, building materials, lumber for sure. Hardware store was for the locals too, but we'll be fine. We're building material dealer since 1908. We'll be here.
The fire marshal says nobody was inside when the building caught fire and nobody was hurt. The cause is being investigated.
Boaters must slow down in Ocean City, as once again right whales, highly endangered, have been spotted off the northeast coast. To prevent boats from hitting that whale, a slow zone is in effect through February 11th. Mariners are asked to avoid the area, or if you're there, go 10 knots or less.
We salute Chief Brian K. Calloway. Chief Calloway leads the Millsboro Police Department with a commitment to community safety and proactive policing. Under his guidance, Millsboro is celebrated for its safe environment for families and businesses, thanks to robust community support and dedicated police work. Chief Calloway emphasizes community-based policing and values strong partnerships with citizens to enhance the quality of life. He is dedicated to maintaining Millsboro as a safe and prosperous community.
Spicer Brothers and Coast TV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a Coast TV salute, go to CoastTVSalutes.com.
Start the new year by adding value and function to your kitchen.
No cabinet tear-out needed.
With Paul Davis, skip the hassle of a full remodel and get your dream kitchen now.
We reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood in your choice of color.
That's new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
Completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, get half off labor, a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call now to beat the spring rush.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread, topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
Hey, it's Matt the Carpet Guy. You want to work with the best? This is Aaron from Spot Doctor.
For over a decade, Spot Doctor has been the trusted cleaning expert for floors in Worcester, Wycomico, and Sussex County.
At Spot Doctor, we'll use professional-grade solutions, keeping your home safe and spotless.
We specialize in cleaning all floors, plus upholstery, air duct, and dryer vent cleaning. Carpets need yearly cleaning. Trust the professionals. Call Spot Doctor today and ask about our $5 whole house carpet protector.
The real estate industry was broken, but change is here and the Parker Group is leading the charge.
We're proud to introduce our groundbreaking 3.5% listing fee. Sell with us and you could save thousands of dollars.
Our cutting-edge technology delivers significant savings that we pass on to you. Our world-class marketing and dedicated team provide the human touch and unparalleled expertise that you deserve.
As passionate advocates for a more transparent and equitable selling experience, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo.
Welcome to a new era of real estate with the Parker Group.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread, topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are, it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is, your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us.
Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
New tonight, a Dover City Council member was among 6 men arrested during a prostitution bust by Dover police. Police say 74-year-old William Hare, who represents Dover's 2nd District, was charged with patronizing a prostitute. Hare was released on a criminal summons. Police say the targeted operation was part of an effort to deter both those offering and soliciting such services.
Whoever you are, no matter what your status is, we're going to handle the law, or we're going to enforce the law appropriately.
The Dover Police Department said it is working with the Delaware Department of Justice to crack down on prostitution-related offenses throughout the city and state. The mayor of Dover had no comment on Hare's arrest. We have this full story and details on the other 5 men who were arrested right now on CoastTV.com.
A new report found students are still struggling to bounce back after the pandemic, especially when it comes to reading. A study looked at how 4th and 8th graders are doing nationwide in math and reading. Average reading scores have declined at both grade levels compared to the last report in 2022. As for math, average scores increased for 4th graders, no significant change for 8th graders. Here's one bright spot, though. The report found the number of students who are absent has declined since the last assessment.
Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, your game of the night at 6 p.m. Parkside will face Kent Island on the wrestling match. Then tune in for the final score at 10:30. And for your DSN Plus exclusives at 5:30, Cambridge South Dorchester will take on North Carolina in wrestling. Then another wrestling match at 5:30 between Snow Hill and Nadada, the Colonel Richardson. Then there's going to be more wrestling at 7.
And here's a live look into Milford, a beautiful sky there. Let's take one more look at the forecast after this.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Shower your home with love with a new bath from Bath by Spicer Brothers. Our factory-trained experts can transform your space into one you'll love in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee, you can have peace of mind knowing your new bath or shower will last a lifetime. Right now, get 50% off installation, plus take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026.
Call to schedule your free in-home consultation. Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Vision loss can be gradual, and your elderly loved ones might not realize how compromised their vision has become. There are some simple ways you can help. Clear all pathways in their home to prevent accidents. Label items with bright colors and make sure those items stay in a designated place. When you need help, consult with a professional in-home care provider. Home care services can set up a safety plan, assist with running errands and other tasks that might be difficult for them.
To learn more about home care services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Does your home need new flooring? At Master Carpet Guy, we have the best carpet and LVP in stock. Don't forget to mention that LVP starts at $1.99. Oh yeah, he always says that. Cash and carry LVP started at $1.99. Okay, it's my turn. We have tons of pretty carpet options.
Sorry guys, I'm late. I couldn't find my glasses and I'm out of shirts.
That's the Carpet Guy.
Flooring done right.
Hoops happen on the Delmarva Sports Network. All the heart, hustle, and hometown pride. From tip-offs to buzzer-beating plays, don't miss a moment of the action. High school hoops all season long on DSN and DSN Plus.
Coming up new on Coast TV News at 6, a historic hotel in Ocean City is coming down. What's coming next to the site of the Beach Plaza Hotel?
And be sure to join us Saturday for the Delmarva Job Fair. If you're looking for a job, dozens of employers on site at the gym there at Delaware Technical Community College in Georgetown. Bring your resume and your good attitude and dress nicely. Saturday, February 1st from 10 to 2.
All right, so we're looking at our Hershey's exterior camera, Ocean City, 55 glorious, feeling so good you forgot it was winter degrees. That's what I wanted to call it there. There you go. We're going to drop to 41 with mainly staying clear for us by 9 o'clock. Our umbrella giveaway winner is Stephen Yan of Lewis. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. Listen, you can call and catch up with your forecast by calling our weather line. It's 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away. Sponsored by the law office of Brockstedt and Dallas and Federico. Finally, here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling 10-day forecast. Quick note, we have a yellow alert day for Friday. We're looking for rain all day long. The winds are going to pick up momentum at about 35 miles per hour. And of course, Sunday is Groundhog Day, and it'll be 60 degrees after that.
All right, Paul, thank you. And thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.